to see us into tonight's worship. I'm overwhelmed with shining energy and blessed boundlessness of enthusiasm. This evening, the Lord is joyous. We come to you from St. Edmund's Church in Shiring, Kent. In this most rapidly wondrous tumult of an unreasoning enthusiasm, the Reverend Derek Fondley takes a look at the local honey factory and how they started to sell their produce in a small shack in front of their manure farm. We also have music from the obsessively fervent and patronising condescending tones of the ex-Package Boys member Viva Garstead. But first, we have a special treat for you. The middle-class lost chaps at home, as you scramble in desperation for belief in anything that might give your lives meaning. Our sanctimonious studio tonight, we have a look at the works of Perigunus Herring, and in an interview in which he shamelessly plugged the works of his newest fiction, Romanes et Caribbean. His new work, called My Consultation with Gynecologist Lost, comes out later this year, and its content has already proved controversial. Perigunus. What are you exactly trying to say in this new work of yours? And what's with the title?
Well, Hampton, unfortunately, with my last work, people seem to get the impression that I was just another geeky historical fiction buff akin to the GOT brigade.
You're not?
No, I simply wanted to correct the image that was projected a year ago.
And how do you feel this was achieved?
Fuck off! Quite successfully, I think. You see, though my experiences, I have found much cause to latch on to various works of fiction as a sort of faith almost.
That's a bit spurious in conception.
Only in as much today as Apple is regarded as a tablet interface rather than a fruit of temptation.
Or an image of lubrication.
Exactly.
So I understand you used many a fictional source in your youth as a source of inspiration and hope in an otherwise hopeless world.
Yes, that's right. It was the TV programme Gynecologist Lost that helped me find that hope.
That's ludicrous.
So is your show.
Gressel! So let's move on to your faith as it stands today. I understand you declared your allegiance to the big man quite fervently this year in a short story that surprised all of your fans.
As a piece written for the fanzine Battlestar Gargantuan.
Fanzine?
Yes, it's a geeky established publication that struggles today with the advent of internet, but it's still put together as a great cost by suffering by manic obsessions like me.
I see. Do go on.
I use that form to express the love and freaky devotion that's pervaded my personality for so long.
And it's through this that your Christianity found a voice.
Sorry. Yes.
Can I ask, Perigunus, why do you keep doing that?
Unfortunately, it's part of my condition that I spasm every now and again, and when pressed for questions, it's rather like the type of absence that's in a more physical form.
Your particular type of condition, what is it, may I ask?
It's been diagnosed as Ramsey's Insultus Discharge, though it stems from my left frontal lobe of my noggin.
You must have needed your faith quite a lot over the years to fight through the distressing times that must have caused you.
I haven't been quite recently been able to identify what I really feel about the Lord and how he fits into my life. It's all described in my book, available for $27.99 at all retail outlets.
Yes, thank you. Now, if you could be bold enough to talk about your daily challenges as far as the disability is concerned. Quite.
Well, it has been very hard recently, Hampton.
Has it?
No, I mean, my ability to survive on ever-decreasing disability benefits.
I see, yes, of course. And with the reading in of the DSS benefits, you must be feeling a kind of pinch.
Is
there anything we can help you with there?
No, it's alright. It should pass.
Yeah, the government does seem to have reverted to the old tried and tested method of throwing those condemned by the Holy Father to the river.
Exactly. And without the DWP there, disabled, if they don't, they're scammers and they're burnt at the stake.
What kind of steak? Beef? Venison? Bigfoot?
Ignorance!
Right. Let's talk for a moment about your image for a moment, because it's obviously an issue for you.
Okay.
You have your own news show, NYMGASA News, for Gas TV, in that a show for families, which every day are regularly well turned in a suit and tie. Normally, you don't even have hair. Though today you look like this.
Condescending.
Sorry?
It took me a while to reconcile myself with that, and what I believe and the way I am.
I understand your relationship with the Lord helps you with that.
My faith is an integral part of that reconciliation, yes.
You mean a geek?
You're fasting.
Look, sorry guys, he's making this stuff up now. But no, look, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. There's a pump just down the road, isn't there? Hi, Jim, we ain't finished yet. I have. We've got 8 hours of studio time left here. About right, I think. Yeah, we got it. Okay, well, here's me. I'm just sitting back here after that. I reckon that's quite good. It was really fun to write, actually. The trouble was that, I mean, I can understand how that could be seen as awkward to some, obviously. This is in regards to more of a disclaimer. Really, it's just like I don't want everyone on like the comment section to go all merry warehouse on me, so as if like I didn't know what I was on about. So I'm basically putting this in as a sort of a thing, a sort of a disclaimer. I'm trying to explain where I'm coming from. I thought that was really quite funny actually, but whatever. I mean, if you don't, then I do sincerely apologise. The admission I have to make really is, I mean, I know what it's like. I do know what it's like because I've been like epileptic for 40 odd years now. really. I mean, I'm 44, so I got epilepsy when I was 4. It was really quite bad when I was 4. It got a little worse, a little better, a little worse. Got worse when I was a teenager, worse and worse when I was growing up. Then it got better again, it got worse again, and all through this, my family have been looking after me and supporting me and helping me. I've also can relate to this guy in this sketch I just did, which is really quite funny actually, because I mean I had a lot of support from my family and friends. I also had a lot of support from my own imagination and things I watched and things I understood from specifically I had a lot of support from or literary sources and lots of fictional sources as well. I mean, Doctor Who's one of them, obviously. Anyone who knows me will recognise that. But which is why I put that thing about gynecologist lost, because that's like that's just me, but it's all about me basically. And I mean, yeah. People will say, of course you. The thing is, the problem is the need. When you are in this situation, excuse me, and the need for belief in oneself and in one's capabilities, you need to find that. All of you epileptics out there, you have that. However bad your situation is, I know I've seen some epileptics in my time. Don't get the impression I don't know where I'm coming from and I've only been insular. I've seen epileptics. I know they're far worse than me, and believe me, I have been very, very bad. But the belief in yourself, when you find it, will make everything bearable. And that's what I want to try and get across. Really, I've been to places like the Chalfont Centre for Epilepsy, run by the NSA. They're brilliant epileptic charity. If you want to support them at any time, I highly recommend them. They're fantastic. But I mean, once you've found your sense of who you are and where you want to go, that's the key. That is the key. So don't ever. I mean, you're all fantastic. I know you are, because I know I am. All right. I've talked about my friends and my family and so on and so forth, and how things go and why I wrote this sketch. And I mean, it's not like I actually believe that that's the way epilepsy can be. I mean, that's the way I know they come across to the disparaging and alienating society in which we live, which is bloody annoying and quite frankly needs to change. Something needs to change damn soon. But you get the impression. I'm just hoping that these things work out. Anyway, let's just, leave it at that. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.
Terrible.